Welcome to Logged In. I'm Domonique Foxworth, and social media has been crazy this week. And as usual, I'm too damn old to keep up. That's why I keep fun, young, smart, dynamic, intrepid people like Sheila. I got them all the compliments. That's because I'm not that prepared for today's show, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you're ready. I'll give you some compliments and make sure that you can carry the load.
It's okay. Here we are.
All right, today we're talking about Pete and Kim's breakup, Drake's dad's new tattoo, and Fat Joe entering Irv Gotti and Ashanti exchange. But first, the Breakfast Club is going away, or at least changing, after its long run since 2010. Angela Yee tweets that the Breakfast Club is over. So, first of all, the Breakfast Club, popular radio show out in New York, went nationwide. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne the God. So you are putting pressure on me, you hoping I mess up one of these names so you can make fun of me.
I had a joke to get off. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, you can get it off now. What was your favorite Breakfast Club memory?
Webby, aka the Cho Savage, who could not say their names. He couldn't say it to save his life.
I mean, let's be transparent with the audience. I messed up the names a bunch of times, and so she's been calling me Webby all morning. But anyway, my favorite memory was Soulja Boy, when he took credit for everything in the history of hip hop and then hit us with Drake. It's an outstanding moment in hip hop history and in that show's history.
It is.
But they're breaking up, but it seems like a lot of other popular, like hip hop-ish black cultural shows are blowing up. You saw Joe Budden.
Good.
Gone, yeah. I Am Athlete, like they didn't go away, they disbanded. And
pretty different.
Yeah, and Ryan Clark, our friend, started Pivot with some of those guys. We also got, obviously, Desus and Mero. That's a heartbreaker right there.
I loved the Bodega Boys. Like, that was it's so sad.
I mean, they're both very talented, no longer together. I don't know what they're gonna do going forward, but
I'm not really sad about this one, though.
All right, well, at least we aren't beefing like apparently old friends, DeJounte Murray and Paolo Banchero. They are beefing a little bit now. Fill me in on what's going on with it. Well, actually, first, watch this dunk.
It was a nasty dunk, but I feel like that's what you're supposed to do in Pro-Am. It's like AAU on steroids, right?
I guess what confused me is like, it was one play, and then from there, they go to social media, they're beefing with each other, they're unfollowing. Just seems so dramatic. Like, is there something more to this?
It feels like to me, somebody's with somebody's girl, somebody's ex-girl, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Because it can't be that deep.
Yeah.
Unless the embarrassment of that dunk on social media was just too much for the ego to handle.
Well, Paolo's the #1 overall pick, so that means that he went to a pretty bad team. So they may not be that good this year in Orlando, but he may have a good season. And I think things are probably looking up for Murray, a player who's been really good, but not getting much press because he's been in San Antonio where nobody's allowed that personality and they haven't been winning. So now in Atlanta, maybe they'll make a run. It's my sleeper. Who's your sleeper for the NBA season?
I'm gonna always root for Russell Westbrook. I root for the Lakers no matter what.
I don't like the way you said it. You said it like you feel sorry for Russell Westbrook.
I do. It's a sad situation.
I mean, as long as the bag don't go away, I'm sure he could care less.
Says Bradley Beal as well. Thanks for staying with the Wizards.
Speaking of big bags, Drake got all the money, but apparently his daddy don't got no taste. Tell me about this tattoo.
His dad just arrives like an old pimp player. You know, like he's always just been a little questionable in the style department. But that tattoo of Drake, is it a tribute or an insult? I can't tell.
Let's start here. We can put aside the fact that it's poorly executed. And he obviously did not holler at his son for a loan to get the top artist. But that aside, you don't get tattoos of living people's faces on your body. You don't get tattoos of your own children's faces on your arm when they're adults. Like getting a baby's face tattooed on you, I wouldn't do it, but I could understand it.
I think that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have 2 tattoos actually.
All right.
I have one on my foot. Y'all can't zoom in. I'm a little ashy. It says resilience.
Oh, I like that.
And then I have one right here on my arm that says what's for you won't pass you.
Oh, those are nice tattoos. I never got any tattoos because I'm a coward. I was like,
Scared of needles?
No, I'm not scared of needles. I just knew that whatever I got and I thought it was cool now, I knew I would think it was lame later.
Fair.
And Drake's dad should have taken that advice because that.
Tag the artist.
Actually, that was.
Because he needs to be talked to.
That was bad as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's not something. Maybe it'll be cool later. I don't know.
No.
I just don't get the motivation for that, to have your life so consumed with your son that you want to get his grown ass face on your arm. Seems weird to me.
I mean, if my son was Drake too,
I wouldn't need a tattoo. That's something a fan does.
You know,
All right, from Drake, a contemporary hip hop artist, to some artists from my day that you probably don't know nothing about because you ain't nothing but a whippersnapper. You see Nelly taking jabs at Irv Gotti over the Ashanti thing?
First of all, I know who Nelly is. I used to
you
want to
know
rob the jewelry store and make me a grill out of my aluminum foil too. Now Irv Gotti though, that is a little.
Yeah. So he was on Drink Champs talking about how his feelings got hurt. Then you saw Nelly bring out Ashanti to try to correct
She still answers my calls. I know that's right, Nelly.
All right, and then Fat Joe chimed in. What's Fat Joe got to say about this?
He did. I mean, I think it's good. He checked his friend. And Irv Gotti's ego, again, can't handle it. And so he got on record on the radio again saying, yeah, that's not my friend because he doesn't agree with me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this story to me feels even too old for me, or they're too old for this. Like, why are you trying to hash out, I don't know, 20-year-old relationship drama, and you not even the protagonist in this story? You are the villain,
He is the villain, he is the loser, he is all the things who hasn't been relevant for the last how many years? And for this to be your claim to try to rise back to fame, what are we really doing?
Pete Davidson and Kim
Skeet
Kardashian.
Davidson, according to Kanye.
That's such an absurd nickname to me. I'm not even gonna get it. Like, you're a rapper, Kanye. Like, your profession is rhyming.
Yeah.
You can do better than that with someone who was dating your ex. But anyway, apparently they have broken up. They've parted ways. Not apparently. They have broken up, and Kanye is celebrating, I guess.
He was celebrating their demise before the demise the entire time. Like, he's a menace. And you saw what he put on his Instagram, the newspaper.
Yeah.
I just think personally, like, we cannot continue to excuse Kanye's antics. I know he has his mental health challenges, but at some point, Kanye, you cannot say to a person who has expressed that they have self-harm issues in their past that they're dead at 28 and put that publicly because they...
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, Kanye also, like, it seems quite clear, has some mental health things happening. So, like, you would imagine that he would have some empathy and understanding and appreciation for how difficult these things could be for someone. But I guess when you're heartbroken, and you do
Is he heartbroken? I think he's ego broken.
Yeah, I guess, which, like, when your ego is as big as Kanye's, then that also includes your heart, your brain, your mind, your spirit. Everything about you is broken if you're Kanye West's ego. So anyway, is Kanye gonna get right?
Get right? Probably not. Is he gonna get Kim back? I don't know, because she's already in the new Yeezy campaign. She shot it a few days ago. Then the news broke with the breakup, so it's like, what's really going on
This is
here?
your Kanye, by the way. College Dropout was my Kanye. Like, the old people, like me, that's our Kanye. Then you guys got a hold of him.
Well, technically this is Yeezy.
That's y'all Yeezy.
That's not my Yeezy.
It is. This is young people. Like, this is all 30 and below.
40?
No, he is.
Yeah.
But he makes music for y'all now. He
Does
don't make
he?
music for us. I might even be willing to consider the collabo album with Jay-Z. I'll take that. Yeah, if it's with Jay-Z,
Watch the Throne.
I'll
That
take
was
that
a
too.
moment.
I'll take that too. That's
Yeah.
ours. That's ours.
No,
the rest
that's
of this
can we
is
share
you.
that one?
You can have Twisted Dark Fantasy. That's good, right?
That was an amazing album.
There you go. Y'all
Anyways,
can have that.
Heartbreak. That was a great album too.
Donda. You got that too. All right, TikTok of the week. I actually sent this to you. I was pretty happy because I found a funny TikTok. Take a look.
I got a lot of black friends with white names, and that's because their parents wanted them to get jobs. And corporate America, as of late, is being forced to be a little bit more diverse, which means that my black friends with white names are often getting overlooked because these hiring recruiters are going through all of these resumes and trying to find the blackest names possible so that they can get these diversity hires. My question is, are white people going to pick up on this and start giving their white babies black names? How far are we away as a society from a white Quantavious?
I mean, I personally love that video. It made me laugh. That's like an online comedian guy, which is how TikTok works now.
Yeah.
You become popular on TikTok. But I can't imagine getting a resume with the name Quantavious, then setting up an interview, and then a white man walking in. I'm hiring. I don't gotta ask you no questions. You are getting the job off jump from me.
It's a few questions. I think to his point, how close are we to it? We're as close as the BBL trend was for white people. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah,
that is
we're
fair.
there.
But I feel like it works the other way. I feel like once we get a hold of a name, then they jump off of the name. Like, I think there were white Jeromes. There were white Jeromes.
I ain't never met no white Jerome.
Jerry Seinfeld is a white Jerome.
Oh.
Yeah, we took that. Give me that.
So what does he call himself?
Jerry.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that's my point.
All right.
Ain't gonna be no white Quantaviuses. Ain't never gonna happen. I don't see it. Unless, if it does happen, I told you I'm hiring them on the spot because I have so many questions that this interview is not gonna be enough time. We're gonna have to work together for a couple years for me to ask all the questions that I need to ask of you, white Quantavius.
Or you could do the thing that corporate does and puts you through 8 rounds of interviews just to get all the answers, and then they leave you right where they found you.
Sounds like something you may have experienced before.
Fresh out of college, you know. Lessons, guys, lessons learned.
Oh man, so please, white Quantaviuses, find me. I normally tell y'all don't find me on social media, but if you're a white Quantavius,
go ahead, get Dominique a follow if you're a white Quantavius.
Follow me, Quan. I can't wait. All right, what? That's what you call him, Quantavius.
I know, that's ridiculous to call him Quan. Oh my God.
Of course, that's what you call him. All right, Sheila, this has been great. As usual, a pleasure. So if people want to find you on social media and slide up in your DMs, where do they go?
Follow me on Twitter at ToldByShe and on Instagram at ToldBy.she.
I normally tell y'all don't follow me, but again, white Quantavius at Foxworth24 on Twitter. You are welcome, my friend. You guys can follow Andscape on social media at Andscape on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And remember to like the videos and subscribe on our channel on YouTube. All right then.